Hey guys, today Bobby and I were talking about what we were going to eat on New Year's Day to watch the bowl games, and we decided wings. But it reminded us that we haven't tried Popeyes' new wings that they brought out in November. They have 5 wings now, 3 of them are new in November. I think the ghost pepper wings came out in January and they've been on and off the menu. Then in August they brought out the sweet and spicy wings. We're going to pick up those to go along with the 3 new flavors. We decided to show them to you today in case you wanted to get them for the bowl games or maybe some playoffs, or maybe you've already had them. But if you haven't, you might want to see what they look like first. So we're going to go pick them up, bring them back here to the house and eat them. And something else, they are permanently on the menu. And I'm glad about that because I've tried their Cajun wings that they've had before. Loved them. Everything about Popeyes I enjoy. Finally brought wings to the menu. Glad they did that.
I think we might get an apple pie too.
Oh, forgot about that. And you love the apple pie from Popeyes. That's your favorite. So we'll pick one of those up. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Here they are. Wings, 6-piece, $5.99. If you want a 6-piece wing combo, $7.99. We're going to get 24 of them. Headed back to the house to try these. Before we get started, let's talk about the flavor we didn't get, the ghost pepper wings. I have had those before. Got them a few months ago. They weren't as hot as I thought they would be. When I saw the title ghost pepper, I thought they would be extremely hot. They weren't. They had a little bite to them. But if you listen to their ad, they kind of say that in it. I'm going to run the ad right here, then I will come back and we will talk about them a little more. This ad is dated, so it shows them, I think, as being $5. They're not $5 now. They are $5.99.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken.
These wings are marinated in a dry ghost pepper spice for 12 hours before they are hand breaded and fried for just the right balance of flavor and fire. And you heard in that ad, they didn't want these to be too hot. There's no sauce on them and there's no spice in the breading. It just all comes from them being marinated for 12 hours. Which one are we starting with first, Bobby?
The roasted garlic parmesan. Look at all the sauce on that, especially that one on the flat.
That's the one you're going to try. We shook the container to spread the sauce out. The roasted garlic parmesan. It's a rich flavor of caramelized garlic, Parmesan, and Asiago cheese with classic crispy Popeyes breading. All right, let's give it a try. One more look at these guys up close. Look at that. Looks crispy. Bobby took the one that was definitely coated.
I got paper towels. I was going to use napkins, but I figured these probably be really messy.
Mm-hmm.
They smell good.
They do. You can really smell them. Just finished off our first wing. You can see nothing left of that. Got another one in my hand, so you know I liked it. But what did you think about it?
I thought they were a good sized wing. I like the creaminess of the sauce. I don't get a lot of the Parmesan flavor to it, though, do you?
No, not a lot.
But I'm getting some heat from this wing.
Talking about the heat, and I'm going to show you right now the heat levels of each one of these. Let's pop that up on the screen. Looking at the heat chart, the garlic parmesan is at the bottom, but it looks like it has the same spice as the honey barbecue. Has the sweet and spicy above the ghost pepper, but clear up top, the signature hot. I'm anxious to try that at the end. That's hotter than the ghost pepper wing. So if you notice from that heat level, these are supposed to be the mildest. These are not really mild. No. They're pretty spicy. You're getting more heat than you are any other flavor from this.
If they're the mildest, I think I'm in trouble because I think they're hot.
They are hot. So
but they have a good flavor.
Well, if you're going to get these for the kids or whoever who just thinks they're a regular garlic parmesan wing, they're not. There's a lot of kick to these, but they do have a great flavor. Taste a little hint of garlic on these. It's not overly strong. I can smell them, but when I eat them, it's more heat than the garlic flavor.
I think I see some red pepper flakes in here. So that may be where the heat's coming from.
Let's take a look at that. We'll show you guys that. Maybe there is red pepper flakes because that's what it looks like. That's where some of the heat's coming from. Here's what we are talking about. Look in that corner. That looks like red pepper flakes. Whatever's going on there, they do have a bite. Let's move on to the next one. Which one we trying now, Bobby?
The lady at the drive-thru told us she thought they may have mixed some of these tags up. This one says sweet and spicy, but when we open it, it's definitely barbecue.
Honey barbecue.
Now I'm gonna shake that up. Let's try to get some sauce.
Yep, we coated a little more. That's a good container for shaking. Let's see what they wrote about these. Tangy tamarind. That is basically a sweet and sour sauce. Sweet honey and smoked molasses flavor. This sauce pairs perfectly with that signature Popeyes breading. All right, let's see if this one is any hotter than the garlic one. Looks like they're on the same scale, even though the garlic one was rated number 5 on heat. When you look at that scale, these are the same. Let's take a look at that sauce on there. That looks sticky. There's the one I'm trying. If you notice something, Bobby likes the flats. I like the drums.
Before we try these, Popeyes wings are pretty meaty.
They are. And
That's a
crispy.
flat.
You can really smell this barbecue too.
This one's really sticky.
Honey barbecue, what do you think?
I like the sauce. These are sweet and they're sticky, I think, from the honey. But I'm getting some spice to this one also. So it's tangy, spicy, and sweet.
Yeah, it definitely has a kick, but it does not have the same kick as the garlic one, I don't think. Even though this one's ranked number 4, and on the scale it looks like they're even, like we said before, this one doesn't seem as spicy to me.
When I first started eating this one, I thought, oh, this one's not too bad. But you get that kick, the
Well,
heat
you do.
later.
But the thing about this one, you can taste the barbecue sauce more in this one, flavor-wise, more than you could the garlic. Because
Yeah.
the garlic one was more just spice. But it does have a good flavor, and the honey's shining through on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, clean that one off. When we get done with all these, we're going to eat all these wings. Now, the honey barbecue is also a new one. The next one we're going to try, the sweet and spicy, they've had on the menu since August. I have had that one, and I thoroughly enjoy that. It's going to be cool to compare these now that I have all of them in front of me, except the ghost pepper one. You ready for the sweet and spicy one, Bobby?
And it's hotter.
It is hotter, according to the chart, than the ghost pepper one.
This is a sweet and spicy, even though it says honey barbecue. I moved to this side of the table just to open this container to show what it looked like. And I've noticed you have not drank any of your drink.
Trying to be tough. See how far I can go without trying anything.
Almost go on.
Let's take a look at these. You already shook these up. Now, something about these wings, these came out in August. I think we mentioned that earlier. These are the best performing item that Popeyes has ever had, except their chicken sandwich, and we know how popular that is. All right, here's what it says about them. Fried wings, tossed in a sweet and spicy blend of chili, garlic, and ginger. Now, I don't think you have tried these when we've gone to Popeyes. I've had them when they came out in August, and I really enjoyed them, but I don't think you tried them
I
then.
don't think I did. Usually when we go somewhere, I like the sweet chili.
These are the second hottest ones they have.
Maybe I better let you try these ones and I'll set this one out.
You're not setting this one out because you got this one and the signature hot coming. All right, let's just show them one more time. And they smell good too.
They do.
All these wings smell good. When we got that bag in the car, we couldn't wait to get home.
And there's 6 in each container.
Love the containers. Before I try this one, we brought these home. They've been sitting here for a few minutes and they're still pretty crispy.
They are.
And they feel crispy. So the sauce is not making them soggy, at least not yet.
I tried picking one that didn't have too much sauce.
Oh, come on. You got to have some sauce. All right, let's go. You need a napkin when you eat these because these are very sticky.
Paper towels, not a napkin.
Yeah, paper towels probably would work a little better. Again, meaty, crispy wing. Saying they're the second hottest? I don't think so. I think the garlic one for me so far is the hottest one. But this has such a great flavor. You can really taste all the sweetness from that. And then that kick comes in at the end for me, but more sweetness than a kick.
Yeah, I get more sweetness out of this one also. I don't get a lot of heat from this. So John picked one out for me to try.
And I soaked it up. I mean, I spun it around in there in the sauce.
and I still don't get a lot of heat. It's more of the sweet and a little bit of heat, but I think it's just combined really well.
Yeah, it blends well. This is like a perfect wing.
Yes.
So now, are you ready for the hot signature Popeyes sauce wing?
I think I'm ready because I was able to handle this one.
All right, let's find out.
All right, let's try the signature hot.
Man, look at
They're
that.
coated well.
Great. This one might get to you, Bobby. I don't know.
It smells hot.
Probably smells hot because this is coated in Popeye's original 1972 original sauce when they started. Let's see what they wrote about it. It's a Cajun hot wing tossed in signature Cajun hot sauce with a touch of southern sweetness. Maybe a little sweetness in that.
Looks like there's a lot of sweetness in that.
All right, just take one more look. You already shook it up. They look good. These are your favorites. There's a problem with these. What is it, Bobby?
There's only one flat, so I only have to eat one. The rest of these will probably be yours.
And that reminds me, in the comments, you guys tell us whether you like the flats or the drums. I think the drums are just so much better. All right, so hopefully you don't like these as well as I do, but you can still eat a drumstick. There's more meat on a drumstick than
I
there
like
is.
the flats. They're better.
These just have the look of being hot.
They do. They're orange looking.
I know, that's a scary sign. Let's go in.
These ones are hot.
Going after another bite, guys.
I think I'm done. One and done.
I'm going to finish this one before I talk about it. They are hot.
Very hot. I took one little bite. I'm done.
One more bite, Bobby. One.
Nope, you can't pay me enough.
I do like the flavor of them, though, but they are hot.
I don't get a lot of flavor. I just get heat.
You did try a little bit of their spiciest
Yeah.
wing. I'm proud of you. I was hoping you would try a little more of it, but what
No,
did you think?
Just that little bite, my mouth is burning. So if you're someone that does not like heat or can't take it, definitely do not get the signature hot.
Right now, my lips are on fire, roof of my mouth's on fire, and the back of my throat is on fire. I do like the flavor. It says it has sweetness to it. I don't get any sweetness,
I don't either.
but it does have some flavor, even though Bobby didn't eat enough of it to
I
try
just
it.
get heat.
But it does have a lot of heat. I had to take a drink on that one. But if you like spicy stuff, you're going to love it. Because, again, it was crispy. Love the breading on it. Meaty. Great wings.
I don't know how anyone can enjoy a wing that all you can taste is heat and your mouth's on fire. I don't understand that.
But what's crazy, when you think of ghost pepper, you would think the ghost pepper wings would be hotter than these, and they're nowhere near as hot as these wings are.
I think this is going to be the winner for me. Their cinnamon apple pie. I hope after eating that last wing, or taking a bite of that last wing, doesn't ruin the flavor of my pie.
Now, after we eat this,
See
we
all the
shut this
cinnamon?
camera off. You're going to eat the rest of those hot wings, right?
You're probably going to eat most of those wings yourself.
Ooh,
All of them.
I can still feel them. My lips are on fire.
See all the apples in there, all the cinnamon. Best pie around.
I have to agree with you. It's pretty good out of the fast food restaurants.
I should have ate this first because they're better hot, even though it's still good. I should have gave you all those wings and I could have just ate that apple pie.
People want to see you try those wings also. There's something else about those wings before I forget. You can dip those in buttermilk ranch. That might cool them down a little bit. We just didn't want to do it.
Well, we wanted to get the flavor
We
of
did.
the wings and see what they were like.
That just masks the flavor. If you want a good wing, you don't need sauce to dip them in. Just use the sauce that's with them. In case you guys didn't notice, we're sitting here in WVU Mountaineer jerseys.
They played the other night in the Duke's Mayo Bowl, won 30-10. And while we were watching the game, they were showing some other Duke's items that they sell. We didn't know this. We only thought they sold
Yeah.
mayo.
So this came up. It's Duke's mustard, brown sugar bourbon. And if I remember right, I think they put these on Krispy Kreme donuts in the game.
They did try the mustard on that.
Here's a better look at it. Here's what it says. Tangy, spicy bourbon put on pretzels, burgers, or everything. We're going to try it on a pretzel because I told Bobby watching the game, I have to go out and get this because it has brown sugar in it. I thought it sounded pretty good. We found it at Kroger's. It was almost $5 for that size. So we made us a pretzel, we will try a little bite for you in case you guys want to pick some of this up. I think that would be good on ham. Let's try it. What'd you think of the Duke's brown sugar bourbon mustard?
I thought it would be a little bit sweeter because of the brown sugar, but it's not, is it? You get more of the bourbon flavor.
Mainly all bourbon flavor.
It's not bad on the pretzels.
No, I mean, when I saw it on there, I thought brown sugar, that's got to be a sweet mustard. Don't get much of any sweetness, but I do like it. It does taste good. It's a good dipping sauce. And I think, again, it would be good on ham. Let's take a look at our receipts. 24 wings and the apple pie, $27.37. Just got done trying Popeyes wings. Which one was your favorite?
I'm going with the sweet and spicy. I think they just had the right amount of heat and sweetness.
They did.
They were perfect. Their wings are very meaty. They were a good size. Less heat on all of those except for the sweet and spicy. The signature hot, definitely do not try it if you do not like hot, spicy things. Which was your favorite?
My favorite is the sweet and spicy. Agreeing with you, I've had those before and enjoyed them tonight compared to every other one. But what's funny about these wings, you have the garlic and the honey barbecue that most time when you get those someplace, they don't have any spice to them. These were hot. All of them were hot. Every one of them.
And for you to say that.
Yeah, they were all hot, but I liked them. I would like to get them like that. But if you have someone in your family that likes no heat at all, they're not going to be able to eat any of these wings, especially the signature hot one. It was, to me, not unbearable. To Bobby it was, but it was pretty strong. I would stick with the sweet and spicy, but I thoroughly enjoyed them all. And something else, these wings sat over there while we did this, and every one of them was crispy.
Yeah.
They were all meaty. They were all done well. None of them were like rubbery or not, but they're undercooked. They were all cooked perfectly. They did a great job. These would be a great wing for you guys to get for New Year's Day or the playoffs or anytime you want to get them. I highly recommend them. I don't go on a limb and say these are better than BW3's wings.
But if you're someone that doesn't like a lot of heat, they're not. I think
for
they
that.
would be a perfect wing if they just, like I said, less heat.
I'm going to end this video because someone has a birthday coming up in about a week and a half. We always did a tribute to him. We've kind of not done that. We've had a lot of people ask us, where are your glasses?
We need to start ending our videos more this way.
Here they are. Let's put them on. All right, Bobby, let's end this in true J&B in the Hills fashion.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B
J&B have left the building.
Happy
Happy New Year.